Right. So once again, good morning all of you. So today we are going to seeing that P block elements. P block elements today we are going to see. So in the chapter, especially what are the major objectives you are going to learning means what are the P block elements are presenting there. P block elements, where to where is present, what are the major trends are present, general trends, that means physical properties, what properties they will exhibit, what are the oxidation states are present, and what are the periodic properties are there, what is ionization energy, what is atomic size, what about electronegative nature, what about electropositive nature, and a non-metallic character what will happen. So all these things and all general trends and all you are going to learning P block elements and all. Next one is physical and chemical properties. 13th group elements and 14th group elements என்னென்ன physical properties exhibit பண்ணோம். What are the major physical and as well as chemical properties are exhibiting, that and all you are going to learning. Next, anomalous behavior. 13th group elements and 14th group elements, what is anomalous behavior they will exhibit, that one you are going to learning. Next, allotropic forms of carbon. Already we learned in 10th standard what is allotropy and the carbon families and all, how they are exhibiting allotropic forms of carbon. So we learn already in 10th standard. Same thing you are going to learning in 11th standard also. Next one, some important compounds. Boron family, that means 13th group element, boron element. First element what you are saying, boron. So boron elements, what are the compounds will be forming there. Next, carbon element, what type of compounds is forming. Next, silicon. Silicon, what type of compounds is forming there. So some important compounds of boron, carbon, silicon. So only these three elements, compounds and all you are going to learning there. Next, 13th group elements and 14th group elements, what are the major uses will be present. So these things and all you are going to learning in this chapter, P block elements. Again 12th standard you are learning from 15th group elements. Group 15, group 16, group 17, group 18. So that 4 group elements and all you are learning in 12th standard. Understood what I am saying? So 11th standard only you are learning about only 2 groups only. 13th group elements and 14th group elements you are studying in this 11th standard. 12th standard you are going to learn in P block elements, same chapter is there, 12th standard also. In that, for 15th group elements, that means nitrogen family, oxygen family, halogen family, and a noble gas family. So 15 to up to 18, that group elements and all you are studying in 12th standard itself. Sorry. So first of all, see that P block elements. So how we are going to define in this definition, P block elements. So totally elements, how many blocks they are classified? Elements are totally how many blocks of element they are classified, periodic table. 4 blocks of elements. What are there? S block elements, P block elements, D block elements, and F block elements. Element they are classified into totally 4 blocks of elements. So how we are going to defining S block element means, how we are defining the last outermost electrons are enter into S orbital. The last outermost electrons are enter into S orbital is called S block elements. Now P block elements, how we are going to defining the last outermost electrons are enter into P orbital or P subshell. So கடைசி எலக்ட்ரான் P ஷெல்ல என்டர் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன சொன்னோம், P block element ன்னு சொன்னோம். அதே மாதிரி கடைசி எலக்ட்ரான் will be entering into S subshell mean that is called S orbital. D orbital means எப்படி define பண்ணோம், the last outermost electrons are enter into n minus 1 D shell. N minus 1 D shell electrons are enter means that is called D orbital and so on. That means How they are classified, these elements like S block elements, P block element, D block and F block means depending upon the electrons are entering into the particular shell. எந்த கடைசி எலக்ட்ரான் எந்த ஷெல்லுக்கு என்டர் ஆகும் அந்த ஆர்பிட்டலை நம்ம சொல்லணும். ரைட். If the last electrons are enter into p orbital means that elements is called p block elements. Just look at your definition once. Able to seeing visible?
Letter
not visibling properly.
No sir, only screen is visible sir.
Okay.
But we can't see any letters sir.
Okay, no problem. Voice is audible?
Yes sir, voice is audible.
Okay, fine. Just look at. So p block element means how we are going to defining. So p block element is nothing but the last electrons enter in the outermost p orbital. That means last electrons where it will be enter mean p orbital is enter means that is called p block elements. Already I told you. So p block element totally how many subshells are presenting means p orbital has there are 3 subshells are presenting. That means p boxes 3 boxes will be presenting there. In the 3 boxes, each box how many electrons is accommodate? Each box how many electrons it is accommodate? 2 electrons. S orbital how many shells will be there? Only one shell is present. In one shell, one box how many electrons is participating means 2 electrons. Same like p orbital also how many electrons are present? A maximum electrons is accommodate means 6 electrons it is accommodating is takes place. That means how many subshells are present p orbital means totally there are 3 subshells are present. In the 3 subshells, each subshell how many electrons is accommodate means 2 electrons will be accommodating is takes place. So 3 boxes is there, each box 2 electrons is accommodate. Therefore maximum number of electrons, how many electrons is accommodate means 6 electrons it is accommodating is takes place. P orbital totally how many electrons it is accommodate means totally 6 electrons it is accommodating is takes place. Right. So this p block element where to where is present in the periodic table. Periodic table where to where it is present. From 13th group to up to 18th group elements. Group 13 to group 18. So these elements are called as p block elements. Right. 13th group to up to 18th group elements, these are called as p block elements. So this p block element general electronic configuration, how can you write? What is the common electronic configuration for this element means ns2np126. ns2np126. Sir, what is 126 means? 13th group to up to 18th group. 13th group elements, what is common outermost electronic configuration means ns2np1. 13th group elements electronic configuration is ns2np1. That means boron family. Boron family, what is electronic configuration means 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. That means kadasi last orbital what you are saying 2s2, 2p1. That means ns2 np1 and so on. 13th group. Next carbon family kadasi electronic configuration and so on. ns2 np2. 14th group elements ns2 np2. 15th group element ns2 np3. 16th group element ns2 np4. 17th group elements ns2 np5. Next 18th group element ns2 np6. That means common electronic general electronic configuration for p block elements where to where is present means ns2 np1 to 6. That means 13th group to up to 18th group elements ns2 np1 to 6 will be present. Right. So these from 13th group to up to 18th group elements, what is oxidation state they will exhibit? Maximum oxidation state, how much they will exhibit means it will be equal to that particular group. The maximum oxidation state exhibiting by the elements is equal to their group number. For example, 13th group element, what is the maximum oxidation state mean? 3 plus 3. Just look at here. Tabular column, just look at here. So 13th group elements, general electronic configuration, what you are saying? NS2 NP1. NS2 NP1. Just look at here once. 13th group elements, electronic configuration, what you are saying? NS2 NP1. 14th group element, electronic configuration, NS2 NP2. 15th group element, electronic configuration, NS2 NP3. 16th group element, NS2 NP4. 17th group element, NS2 NP5. And 18th group element, NS2 NP6. Right. So this is what you say means general electronic configuration for 13th group to up to 18th group elements. Next, what is the first member of the particular group? 13th group, what is the first element? 14th group, what is the first element? 15th group, what is the first element? Like that, all the group element, first element they represented. So 13th group, first element, what you are saying? Boron family. 13th group, first starting element, what you are saying? Boron family. Next, 14th group element, starting element is called carbon family. Next, 15th group element, nitrogen family. 16th group element, oxygen family. 17th group element, halogen family. Don't say that, fluorine family. You can say like that, but commonly what you are using means halogen family and so on. You can say like fluorine family also. Next, 18th group element. This is what I say means you can say that, don't say that helium family like that. But helium is a starting element. But what you are considering means that is noble gas elements or inert gas elements, rare gas elements. So many names are there for especially for 18th group elements. So you are using noble gas elements like that you are calling there. Right. So that means these are the elements from 13 to up to 18th group elements, starting elements. Next, what is the common oxidation state for this group elements? 13th group to up to 18th group, what is the group oxidation state they will exhibit? What is oxidation state they are exhibiting means 13th group element plus 3, 14th group element plus 4, 15th group element plus 5, 16th group element plus 6, 17th group elements plus 7, 18th group elements plus 8. That means what you understanding while seeing this oxidation state? Oxidation state and that group number both are same or different?
Same, sir.
Same dana. 13th group element or ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಸೊನ್ನ third group element ಅನ್ಸೋನಿ call third group. That means 2 plus 1. Third group dana. Third group elements, what is the oxidation state? Plus 3. Fourth group element, carbon family, what is the oxidation state? Plus 4. 15th group element, what is the oxidation state? Plus 5. 16th group element, what is the oxidation state? Plus 6. 17th group element, what is the oxidation state? Plus 7. 18th group element, what is the oxidation state? Plus 8. Right? சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, oxidation state means electrons required for octet, sir.
Yeah. No. Electrons, this is what you say means kadasi cell how many electrons is there? Valence electrons. How many valence electrons is present? That many outermost electrons. That means this group elements, how many valence electrons will be present? The valence electrons will be equal to that particular group. 13th group la evala irukana valence electron 3 electrons is there. 14th group elements, how many valence electron? 4 electrons irukku. 15th group element, how many valence electron? 5 electrons is there. So எப்படி சார் அது என்ன சார் ன்னு கேட்டேன்னா, for example, see there. 13th group element, how many electrons is there? ns2 np1. That means 2 plus 1 தானா? 2 plus 1. Next 14th group elements, electronic configuration. ns2 np2, 2 plus 2 plus 4 தானா? 15th group element, 2 plus 3. That means 5 electrons is there. 6th group element, 2 plus 4 plus 6. That means the how many number of valence electrons is present? The number of valence electrons is equal to the group number of the particular element. So that means,
It's oxidation.
yeah. So oxidation state is nothing but to attaining octet rule, they must losing is takes place or gaining is takes place. The elements either losing of electrons is takes place or gaining of electrons is takes place. That is called octet rule. 8 electron கண்டிப்பா வேணும். அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? Some elements it will be losing of electrons is takes place. Some electrons some elements what happen? Electrons will be gaining is takes place. So losing and gaining, why it is happening mean to get octet electronic configuration. So that means these group elements maximum oxidation state, how much they will exhibit means, so plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 up to plus 8 they will exhibit. 38 in the group element up to plus 8. Right. And these group elements 13 to up to 18, they will exhibit some other oxidation state also. சார் இது மட்டும் தான் எக்ஸிபிட் பண்ணணும், வேற எக்ஸிபிட் பண்ணாத சார்னு கேட்டேன்னா எக்ஸிபிட் பண்ணும். டிபெண்டிங் அப்பான் த காம்பவுண்ட்ஸ் they will exhibit other oxidation states also, they will exhibit. For example, 13th group element plus 3 is the common oxidation state, and some other oxidation state they will exhibit plus 1 also. Right. Next 14th group element common oxidation state plus 4. Sometime they will show plus 2 oxidation state and minus 4 also it will exhibit. Next 15th group elements, it will show plus 5 is the common oxidation state, and other oxidation state plus 3 also exhibiting and minus 3 also it will shows. Same like 16th group elements, common oxidation state plus 6, they will exhibit plus 4 is exhibiting, plus 2 is also exhibiting, and minus 2 also exhibiting there. Next 17th group elements, it shows plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 minus 1 also will exhibit. Next group 18th group elements, so plus 6 also exhibiting, plus 4 is also exhibiting, plus 2 also exhibiting. But commonly what you say mean noble gas elements are zero oxidation state, like that you are calling there. But some other compounds is there. Xenon, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. So xenon element under what happen means it will shows these oxidation state. Plus 2 is exhibiting, plus 4 and plus 6. Sir, remaining element exhibit panada sir and ketana. Remaining elements it will shows only 1 or 2 oxidation state only exhibit. But xenon under what happen means 3 oxidation states it will exhibit in there. Plus 2, plus 4 and plus 6.
While combining, sir.
Yeah, while combining with some other elements. Some other elements it is combining means they will exhibit different kind of oxidation state they will exhibit. Right. That means 13th group elements, all the element 13th group, what are the elements is there? Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. So all these 13th group elements and all what happen means some elements and all they will exhibit plus 3 only, and other oxidation state they will exhibit plus 1. That means 13th group element either plus 1 will be exhibiting there or plus 3 only it will be exhibiting. Other oxidation state and all it does not exhibit. Right. Already they mentioned here other oxidation states. What are the other oxidation state exhibiting me? Plus 4 is also exhibiting 14th group, minus 4 also exhibiting, and some cases plus 2 also exhibiting there. சார் ஓன்லி இந்த 3 ஸ்டேட் தான் எக்ஸிபிட் பண்ணுவான், வேறு எதுவுமே எக்ஸிபிட் பண்ணாதா சார்ன்னு கேட்டோன்னா இட் ஒன்ட் பி எக்ஸிபிட்டிங் தேர். தட் மீன் ஆல்ரெடி கிளியர்லி they given other oxidation state for that particular group. So +2 and -4, 14th group element. அதே மாதிரி 15th group elements +5 will be exhibiting, +3 and -3 also exhibiting there. When it will be exhibiting that other oxidation state means depending upon the combining particular element. So what element is binding is takes place depending upon the combination of the particular elements, different oxidation states and all it will exhibit, right? Next one, see there, what is meant by inert pair effect? Inert pair effect means what you are saying. This is important, inert pair effect. So which elements will shows here inert pair effect means especially for p block elements. P block elements and all they will exhibit inert pair effect. What is meant by inert pair effect? So p block elements common electronic configuration, what you are saying, ns2 np6 is there, ns2 np126 will be there, ns2 np126. That means which electrons are here more stable in nature means ns2 electrons. S orbital how many electrons is there? 2 electrons is there. So the stable 2 electrons presenting s orbital does not combining will be takes place with some other elements. That means s orbital how many electrons is accommodate means in that electronic configuration 2 electrons is there, ns2. The 2 electrons are what you are saying more stable, that means completely fulfilled electrons are present. That is what is stable. Inert and so on called. Inert is nothing but stable. S orbital completely fulfilled, 2 electrons is completely fulfilled, so it is inert. So the s orbital electrons are does not participating for the further reactions. Only which electrons will be participating means p subshell containing electrons only participating is takes place. So that effect is what you are saying means inert pair effect and so on. இது மைண்டில் வச்சுக்கோங்க. inert is nothing but stable. Pair is nothing but what is in 2 electrons. So p orbitals and what is the electronic configuration mean ns2 np126 will be presenting. ns orbital does not participating for the chemical reaction, that means does not participating for the reactions, only it will be participating for p subshell containing electrons only. That is called that effect is called inert pair effect and so on, right? So oxidation states and all we have seen that, and what are the general inert pair effect and all they will exhibit, that and all we are seen. Next one, and one more interesting inert pair effect definition, what you say means the stable electronic configuration of ns orbital does not participating for the chemical reactions or pairing of electrons is does not happening. So the participation of ns electrons is less compared to p orbital. For the chemical reactions only p orbitals only participating. There is a properly there is no definition for that. Just meaning what you are saying means ns electrons and all it does not participating for the chemical reactions, just only p orbital containing electrons only it will be combining is takes place. ns electrons is not participating for the chemical reactions, only for p orbitals only it is participating. That effect is called inert pair effect and so on called. Next one, see there. So one more important point, what interesting point what you are saying means this p block elements, what are the elements are there? Non-metals are present along with what elements are there? Non-metals and along with some other metalloids also presenting. Non-metals and along with metalloids also presenting in that p orbitals. So p block elements, what are the elements are there means non-metals is present along with some other metalloids also existing is takes place. Right, silicon, germanium, these elements and all. So, what about these major these elements under what is a metallic nature? What happened? Non-metallic character? What happened? So, what is the physical? What is periodic properties or how it will be presenting there? Atomic size? What happened? Top to bottom. If you are coming down means atomic size in groups. What happened? Atomic size what happens? Size increase agama, decrease agama. Left to right atomic size is decreases. Top to bottom atomic size what happen? Increasing is takes place. Now metallic nature what happen? Groups and period. Groups lipid irukum, period la how it will be there. If you are moving from top to bottom in group, metallic character is increases. Non-metallic character what happened? Decreasing is takes place. If you are moving from left to right in the period, metallic nature what happened? Left to right if you are moving means metallic nature is gradually decreases. Non-metallic character what happened? Increasing is takes place. Non-metallic character is increasing is takes place. So this and all what you are saying means p block elements. And this p block elements and all generally what happen means this p block elements and all generally what happen means it having a so which elements are having d orbitals is present? D orbitals is present or not for this p block elements and all? D orbital is influencing or not? Right.
Yes, sir.
D orbitals also presenting is takes place. And right, D orbitals also present in this p block elements. S block elements la irukuma irukada p block d orbitals. D orbital is present or not S block elements? Irukada.
No, sir. No, sir.
If you are coming down means will be there. Atomic number increasing means automatically p orbital is present. D orbital is also presenting there. Is there d orbital? Right. So d orbitals and all generally where when it is happening means so p orbitals are what happen less it is less it will be forming here pi bond formation. Pi bond sigma bond already namak theriyundana. What is sigma bond? What is pi bond? We know that already. Sigma bonds and all how it is forming? Sigma the orbital side of sigma bond is forming. Pi bond.
Double bond, sir.
Yeah, double bond one. Pi bond how it is forming there? The orbitals are lateral overlapping means they will form pi bond. Pi bond is lateral overlapping is takes place means pi bond will be forming there. Right. Yeah, parallel to each other. That orbitals and all what happen? Pi bond formation will be takes place. Now, yeah, sigma bond is stable in nature, and it is the strongest bond and compared to pi bond. Right. Next one, see there. So p orbitals and all generally which elements are for p block elements? What elements and all pi bond formation it is in participating means? So carbon family will be satisfying the pi bond formation. That means carbon-carbon double bond will be present. Carbon-carbon triple bond also forming is takes place. And nitrogen family also it will exhibit. And next, second row element in the periodic table, second row elements. Carbon oxygen also they will double bond is forming. Carbon nitrogen also they will form double bond. Carbon nitrogen they will form triple bond. Nitrogen also what happen, they will form double bond. Same like some other heavier elements also what happen means pi bond will be forming is takes place. D orbitals and all. D orbitals also what happen? Pi bond formation will be takes place. Pi bond will be presenting in that D orbitals also. So now today we are going to seeing about here especially for 13th group elements. 13th group elements, what are the elements are there? So generally these 13th group elements, what are the compounds will be forming? So these points today we are going to see now. 13th group elements, what you are saying me boron family and so on called. 13th group elements is called boron family. In this boron family, boron is a typical non-metal. What is meant by typical? Typical is nothing but what you are saying. Boron is a typical non-metal. What is typical? Typical. Not somewhat. So typical is nothing but what you are saying means the valence electrons is equal to their group number. The valence electrons is equal to their group number. So how many valence electrons is present in there? That will be equal to their group number. Right. So just look at here. Boron is a typical non-metal and aluminum is a metal but shows many chemical similarities to boron. Aluminum belongs to which group element? Third group dana. Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So all these elements and all what you are saying means boron family. 13th group elements. Boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So these elements and all what you are saying means 13th group elements. Boron generally what type, how many compounds will be forming? Which compounds will be forming this boron means? They will form, so there are different compounds will be forming, just look at here. One is orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid. What is the chemical formula for orthoboric acid means? H3BO3. H3BO3 is called orthoboric acid. Next one is second compound is borax. What is the chemical formula for borax means? Na2B4O7 10H2O. This is borax formula. 10th lo namakku vandirudhu. Metals idu acid base salts lo you are seeing already. Acid base also metals and non-metal I think. Metals and non-metals lo you are seen already. Borax. Borax manufacturing பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ண என்ன compound? Which compound you are using for borax manufacturing purpose? Sodium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate இதை யூஸ் பண்ணும். Sodium carbonate. Borax manufacturing purpose you are using there. Borax, there you are studying there. Right. Sodium bicarbonate. No. So not sodium bicarbonate. Sodium carbonate, I think so. Sodium carbonate only. Right. Borax manufacturing purpose you're using. Yeah. Sodium carbonate only, I think. Right. So borax means what is the chemical formula mean? Na2B4O7 10H2O is called borax. Next, kernite. Kernite, what is the formula means? Na2B4O7 4H2O. So borax ki kernite ki what is the difference is there means just water molecule only. 4 water molecule is there mean that is called kernite. 10 water molecule is there, mean that is called borax and so on called. So this borax in India, where you are major larger quantity you are extracting me from Ladakh. Ladakh onwards you are extracting there, as well as Rajasthan. Rajasthan and Ladakh. These places and all borax highly you are getting there. And this borax earth crust lo how much quantity will be present? In earth crust boron how much quantity will be presenting means 0.0001 percentage will be presenting there. Borax in earth crust, how much quantity will be present means 0.0001 percentage will be present. That means very less quantity of boron you are getting from the earth crust onwards. Right. In the boron totally how many isotropic forms is available means two isotropic forms it is available. One is boron 10, another one is boron 11. Isotope and so on, isotopes. What is meant by isotope? Isotope is nothing but same atomic number but a different mass number is present. That elements are called isotopes and so on called. That means boron how many isotopes it is available means two isotopes it will be forming. One is B10 and another one B11. So in that B10 isotope, how much percentage you are extracting means 19 percentage you are extracting, and boron 11, how much percentage you are extracting means 81 percentage you are extracting, right? This is all percentage composition. Boron having there are two isotopes is there. One is boron 10, another one is boron 11. ఇందులో ఏది larger quantity is available means boron 11 will be larger quantity will be available. That means 81 percentage will be available and boron 10 is only 19 percentage only availability takes place. And next one is most abundant metal aluminium. Third most abundant element. Third most abundant element in the earth. What you are saying means aluminium. So this aluminium mandala, how much quantity is extracting from the earth crust means 8.3 percentage. Third most abundant element. Third most abundant element is called aluminium. In earth crust, how much composition you are extracting means 8.3 percentage you are extracting. After oxygen, 45.5 percentage is available. Next, silicon 27.7 percentage is available there. Right. So aluminum, oxygen, silicon. What is the composition means? Aluminum composition is 8.3 percentage is available. After oxygen, 45.5 percentage is available. And next silicon, 27.7 percentage is available. This aluminium mandala, what compounds is forming mean there are two compounds will be forming there, aluminium. First one is bauxite. Bauxite. Al2O3, 2H2O is called bauxite formula. Aluminium oxide, Al2O3, 2H2O is called bauxite. And another one is cryolite. Cryolite, Na3Al F6. Na3Al F6. So these and all what you are saying aluminium compounds. Aluminium what compounds is forming me? One is bauxite and another one is cryolite. These are all important. These are all ores. Ores minerals like that you are studied all 10th standard. Metals and non-metals in that chapter. These are all what you are saying compounds. So boron what are the compounds is forming means orthoboric acid, borax is forming and kernite. Three compounds of boron is existing. Like aluminium, what are the compounds is forming means two compounds will be forming. One is bauxite and another one is cryolite. So these are the major compounds of boron and aluminium. What about remaining elements? Gallium, indium, thallium. These elements are what happen means less abundant elements. Gallium, indium, thallium. So remaining elements and all what happen means less abundant elements in the nature. That means very extremely small, smaller quantities you are getting these elements. So these are the compounds of your 13th group elements. You simply keep in mind boron என்ன compounds exhibit பண்ணும். Next aluminum என்னென்ன compounds exhibit பண்ணும். இந்த ரெண்டு compounds also very very important. So basing on these two compounds, next you are going to learning there. What is boron compounds and next aluminum, what are the compounds is there. Structure, how it will be present. What are the chemical reactions is happening. Boron and aluminum. Especially you are studying these two compounds. Boron compounds and next one is aluminum compounds you are going to seeing there. Next one see there. What is electronic configuration of these 13th group elements? 13th group elements, what is the electronic configuration is presenting there? Right. What is the electronic configuration of this 13th group element means? 13th group elements electronic configuration is ns2np1. That means s orbital 2 electrons is present. P orbital is having 1 electron is presenting there. Right. So this boron aluminum has a noble gas core. That means how many electrons is required to attain a stable electronic configuration? By losing one electron means these 13th group elements will become more stable electronic configuration. And what about here remaining elements? So gallium, indium, these elements and all what happen means noble gas plus 10 d electrons, and thallium has noble gas plus 14 f electrons. That means these elements and all what happen d orbital and f orbitals are having completely fulfilled electrons is presenting there. So d10 electrons is present gallium and indium. Next thallium and all 14 electrons is presenting there. Next, so what are the major atomic radius? Atomic radius and all how it will be changes in groups and period. You simply have to keep in mind electronic configuration. 13th group elements common electronic configuration is ns2np1. Next, gallium, indium and thallium, they have completely fulfilled electrons is presenting there. Right. That is electron configuration, well keep in mind. Next one see there atomic radius. Atomic radius, what will happen if you are moving from top to bottom in group? Already we are seeing now. In groups and all atomic radius what happen means increasing is takes place. While if you are moving from top to bottom in groups, atomic radius will be increases. While if you are moving from left to right in the period, the atomic size is what happen means decreasing is takes place. Why it is decreasing atomic size in period means due to the effective nuclear charge. Due to effective nuclear charge, atomic radius is decreases in period. Why atomic size is increases in groups means the effective nuclear charge will be less is presenting. That's why what happen atomic size is gradually increases. Next one see there. However, a deviation can be seen. Atomic radius of gallium is less than that of aluminum. Why it is a deviation is happening means the number of inner shells are increasing means atomic size also what happen gradually increasing is takes place. Right. So that's why what happens some deviation will be happening there. Aluminum is what happen very small atomic size is there. But a gallium and all what happen? somewhat larger atomic size is presenting there. That means number of shells are increasing means the effective nuclear charge what happened decreasing is takes place. So there is a small deviation is happened there. Next one see there. Next one is ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. That means ionization energy, you can say that. Ionization energy, what will happen? If you are moving from left to right in period, yet ionization enthalpy will be increasing is takes place. Why it is increasing ionization energy means due to here strong attractive force from the nucleus and electrons will be takes place. If you are removing the electron means you must get high amount of energy is required. Then only you can remove the electrons. So that's why what you are saying, ionization energy in period is gradually increasing is takes place. But in groups and all what happen? Less ionization energy will be required. Why means atomic size is gradually increasing is takes place. Size is increasing means you have to apply very small amount of energy to remove the electrons. So this is about here ionization enthalpy. Right. So ionization enthalpy, some expected order is given, just to see there once. So first ionization energy, second ionization energy and third ionization energy. Which one is having more ionization energy will be required compared to in your first, second and third means third element ionization energy will be higher when compared to second ionization energy when compared to first ionization energy. That means a third ionization energy what happened more energy will be required compared to second compared to first element. So this is ionization enthalpy's order. So what about your electronegativity? Electronegativity and all what will happen? If you are moving down the group, electronegativity and all gradually decreasing is takes place. Electronegativity values what happen? Gradually decreasing is takes place. Right. So down the group electronegativity first decreases from boron to aluminum and then increases gradually. So why means because atomic size and all what happen means gradually increasing is takes place. So atomic size increasing means electronegative nature what happen means decreasing is takes place. Right. First boron to aluminum is decreasing. After that what happen increasing is takes place electronegativity and all. So these are all what you are saying periodic trends. So next class we will see their physical properties. What are the physical properties are there? So these are non-metal elements and all we are seeing there next class. And what is inert pair effect is takes place. What are the oxidation states are exhibiting there? Chemical properties are the next one. Chemical properties and all we are seeing there.